Most people enjoy entertaining and having company over. What would happen if you stopped inviting people? What would be the results if you pulled in the welcome mat, said you're no longer welcome here and we're going to stop showering you with goodies when, or if you do come by, your flow of visitors would dry up, wouldn't it? When it comes to immigration, the contrasting styles and policies between the Obama and Trump administrations could not be more stark, nor could the results. Under Barack Obama's watch, citizens of other nations flooded into the U.S. on planes, trains and automobiles. No one can forget the images of America-bound trains packed so tightly that many had to ride on their roofs. All that's changing on Donald Trump's watch. Big time. We've already reported how ICE's crackdown on illegals is busting up one of America's most violent gangs, Miss 13. On Trump's watch, the number of illegals caught by Border Patrol crossing our southwestern border has dropped 40%. Now there's news more shocking than either of those stories. The United States Coast Guard has reported that in April, for the first time in 7 years, they did not intercept a single Cuban migrant attempting to enter the United States. That's right. Last month the number of attempted illegal entries into the United States by Cuban nationals dropped to 0. The Daily Caller included this in its report. Normally around this time of year, the Coast Guard would pick up anywhere from 50 to 150 Cubans attempting the journey at sea, but now that figure has dropped to 0, which matches a similar drop in migrants crossing into the United States through the southwestern border. The Associated Press reports. Coast Guard Commandant ADM Paul Zukenft pointed to the repeal of the wet foot, dry foot policy as the reason for the precipitous decline of sea journey attempts. In an interview with the Wall Street Journal, the number of Cubans fleeing the island nation actually increased after Obama announced in 2014 that he was restoring relations between the United States and Cuba. In 2016 alone, the Coast Guard intercepted 5,496 Cubans by sea and over 56,000 Cubans arrived through other means. Zukenft also noted that Trump's aggressive border crackdown was partially responsible for the decline in Cubans coming over by sea to the U.S. Numbers across the border way down, at sea and even on the land border, Zukenft said. Clearly, the policies that are out there right now, especially if you have a criminal record, you're going back to your country of origin. I think that sent a pretty strong signal up and down the food chain that you aren't going to get a welcome mat if you gain a legal entry into the United States. Seems when you stop promising everything from free cell phones to free healthcare and education, stop providing income tax refunds to people who never paid any income tax to begin with, change the message from under no circumstances will you be deported to we will deport your hide faster than Barack Obama accepts a $400,000 speaking gig that people stop coming. Who knew? Share this on Facebook and Twitter and let us know what else you think. And don't forget to help support us by subscribing and clicking on the PayPal link down below. Let the world know your thoughts on this. Conservative Fighters helped contribute to this report. It's News Exposed signing off.